Welcome back, everybody, to Fist Truck TV, where money.
What are those rings? Like, what are they supposed to?
Speed me up, man. That's it.
Okay.
What, you got a problem with going fast? There it is. Oh shit! There it is.
Oh boy! Speaking of going fast,
yes.
I was watching my friend John play
fuck is
Sonic Frontier. Yo, it's okay.
Oh my!
Like some of these movements just seem like something went wrong. You know?
That are going so fast. I'm trying. Like, this is manageable. When I hit the booster, like, look at this. It's like, and I keep hitting him, and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Because he's trying to keep equidistance away from you. Is he programmed to? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, and it's just like, but it's just all the effects is just going on.
What is this glare? This glare?
Balloon? You mean like the balloon?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
No,
Did it get worse?
I think it's just because the perspective. Like, I keep looking up.
Okay, maybe.
Fuck.
Right. It's like over everything. But I was watching my friend play Sonic Frontiers.
Oh wait, what? I just drove right by it. Shit.
He got it on sale for like $20.
Oh yeah.
Not a. Didn't look bad. Didn't look bad at all.
You go to fight a boss, like bam, damn.
Yeah, the music was.
It's an interesting choice.
It's an interesting choice.
It's
the
cool.
music was very good.
Yeah, but it's just like
for Sonic.
Yeah. That's really the thing. That's really the thing is that it's cool, but it's Sonic, and like Sonic and Butt Rock are like hand in hand. And now you're putting fucking Sonic with like
EDM metalcore shit.
It was like genre or progressive metal or something. I don't know, maybe not progressive metal, but it's just like, yeah, some like metalcore kind of sound of shit, and it's just like it sounds like what 10-year-old me thought would be cool with Sonic. Like, you know, yeah, Sonic's so cool. Yeah, he would like have like heavy metal guitars and have sax and all sorts of crazy stuff, and now you're seeing it in action. You're like, Sonic, please stop with the heavy metal guitars and sax, please. Do it for the kids.
Yeah, go back to Green Hill Zone, please.
Just go back to like fucking, you know, yeah, let's go kind of fucking thing. And you hear
the environment looks really, everything looks good, but it's just, it looks out of place. I don't know.
Yeah, the open world looks like outrageously drag.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because they have these levels. They have these levels that are not like that. So when you see those levels that like, oh hey, it's a little snippet of Green Hill Zone or a little snippet of Chemical Plant Zone or whatever, you know, other zones that have been famous stuff, and they're all colorful
like
and
a whole lot of everything everywhere.
Yeah, and so like it definitely looks cool. It looks fun, but it also looks like, oh my Christ.
Wow.
It also looks like maybe in the future they need to like focus their efforts, which I think is always the problem with Sonic. At least this time they focused their efforts in the right place for the most part, which was the actual gameplay. So I think that was at least that's what it looks like they did well.
It looks like a good game. I'm trashing on it, but it's like it looks like a good game.
Yeah,
it looks like it could have stayed at $60 for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it also looks, you know, it looks like
a mixed mash of assets.
Yeah, that's really the thing is that it looks. It really does look like just a mishmash of assets. That's yeah. Where you're like, none of this shit belongs, and then you have like so many things in the game. It's like, oh, it's just random like boost pads just put in a hill, so they're kind of clipping into the ground a little bit, and then there's just a solid flat wall. Like, yo, this all looks like. Yeah, and then just random railings.
Rail over the water.
Yeah, just chilling in midair. You're like, oh, where the fuck did they make this level in Forge? Like, that's, this it reminds me exactly of like when you would try and make shit in Halo 3 or Halo Reach and Forge, or when I was trying to make like really stupid races in the stunt races in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Like where you're just having you have certain props that you have to, you're like, oh, I need a wall, but I don't have walls, so what are you gonna do? I'm gonna take a piece of track and rotate it 90 degrees.
Do you still have those races?
Oh yeah, of course.
We should totally do
Just one lap, just one lap of each. Yeah, we could one day.
Yeah, your races are
ass.
something special.
I mean, some of them I actually put effort into, and I thought they were pretty cool. But other ones were like notoriously bad.
Yeah.
But like with the I went in with the sole purpose of making it as bad as humanly, like a trolley piece of shit.
What was it?
It was called Dookie Blaster. Is that what you're thinking about?
Blaster. And like there were like four of us playing.
Oh.
And none of his stuff loaded for me, so I couldn't go on the ramps that were in the air. I saw nothing, but everybody else was just hitting the stuff. Like,
oh no, that was Forza. That was Forza. That was Forza. Yeah. That was in Forza when I did the custom race and the whole like the entire none of the
that
props
was you.
loaded.
Yes. That was me, you, Plagued, and Pate.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't load for me and anyone else besides you.
That was also a piece of shit race.
Yeah.
One thing I hate. Fuck it. Oh man, that thing killed me, bro.
What?
Forza. Now you just got me thinking about it. That like I had just this one race that I put together that was just forged in the fires of hell. Like it was just the worst. It was such a piece of shit, and it would have been so great. It would have been so great.
What happened?
What happened? I haven't checked in a few months, but I did check it after they did an update to the fuck.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Are they referencing that these are supposed to be locusts?
Well, they're Insecticons.
And this is supposed to represent the end times because the locusts are coming?
I don't know if you want to read into it that deeply, but maybe.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, these are anything like the Insecticons take care of this structure or some shit like that.
Yeah, I just want to
clarify.
Are we going to see
Jesus
fucking Transformer Moses around?
Who knows? Maybe he's closer than you think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. What happened to your race?
So, I drove the route, or I drove the race or something like that. Like I put the checkpoints down, and that's about it. Then after the thing is that the race is designed in such an awful piece of shit way that you have to like turn around half the time or some shit. Like
okay, yeah.
So the game doesn't like that, and it will automatically keep throwing you back to a checkpoint, going like, "Oh, you're going off track." Like, bro, what the hell?
So you gotta speed to the next checkpoint.
Yeah.
I think did we play that one?
Yeah, that was part of the race that you did play, where it just, what's crazy is that when I'm actually driving the route, it doesn't. It's like, oh, cool, yeah, keep driving the route, awesome, you're doing great. Thank you for driving the route. Your race is done. Then when you go to actually race it, it won't let you fucking drive the route. It's like, you're going off track. Where are you going? We're gonna put you on track. You're like, no, come on, I'm almost there, please, come on. The tail of that one checkpoint is just like you get closer and closer and closer until you make it through. Oh, fuck.
You know what? I don't know. Woo! If by some chance, a Forza developer is listening.
First, great game, love it. Play it.
Great game.
A lot. It was
best game on Game Pass.
My most played game according to Xbox. My most played Xbox game of 2020.
Great. Had fun.
Sorry.
Amazing. It doesn't need a story mode.
Oh yeah, please let us skip the cutscenes. Holy fuck,
holy
man.
shit.
It is so. The game looks nice, but fuck. Oh my god, yo.
I hate it.
As
so
somebody
much.
who, without saying too much, because of work, I had to fucking do that intro 10 times. That was absolutely infuriating, man. It'd be like, oh, 30 minutes to get into.
You just got killed by somebody smaller than you. But also, that game, there's no reason. Keep the story. Let us cut. Let us cut this.
It's not even a story. It's just them going like, "Hey, look at that! You can race now! Oh my God! Look, isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so pretty? Isn't racing cool? Isn't it racing pretty and cool? Look at the game,
everything's pretty except for your fucking create a character mush mash and whatever fucking NPCs that they have." Yeah, like Midnight Club needs a story. You don't need a story.
I hate that you said that. No, it fucking doesn't.
But the story was alright.
It wasn't. It was dog shit. It was crap like everything else. It was alright. You racing? Yeah, I race. Okay, well let's race. Okay, Midnight Club, now you need to race
Midnight Club 2?
Midnight Club 2? What story?
You were going against the characters. The characters had personality.
No, they're like, oh yeah, you can't race me. And that's it. That was it. Oh, you'll never beat me. That's not a story.
All right. No,
Midnight Club LA had a story.
Midnight Club LA had a story.
And it was dumb as shit. And it was such a waste of time.
I can't remember.
It was shit. If I remember correctly, I was like, oh, hey, man, yo, I essentially by the end, some guy's like, man, I built you up for nothing. And you're like, what are you talking about, bro? Like the fucking Avengers thing, you took everything away from me. Like, I don't even know who you are, man. Like, that's yeah, I played through Midnight Club LA 2 years ago, and I remember when I watched the cutscenes, like, God, shut up.
Also, if, by any chance, any Rockstar developers are listening to us, we need another Midnight Club, please.
No, they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Fucking, or if they did care, I'm pretty sure Take-Two is like, that's not Great Dictato. What you doing? Not making Great Dictato? Just like that's it. You saw how much of a focus Grand Theft Auto 5 was that they couldn't even make a fucking 6.
Yo, like it's like, yeah, let's make this online thing. We heard about these things called microtransactions, and then they realized they can make like 800 times the money off of microtransactions.
Yeah.
They're like, we're putting all of our resources on this. Whatever you're doing, stop right now. We're working on this online shit.
Yep. And you know what's crazy to think, man? So like GTA, oh god, was it like between GTA 3 and GTA? Yeah. Actually, I do remember this. So I think it was between GTA 3 and Vice City. It was like 2 years, right, or 1 year? I know it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't know.
Because it was like GTA. Oh, excuse me. GTA 3 came out like 2000. I'm probably might be getting some numbers wrong, but it's like GTA 3 came out like 2001, and I think Vice City came out 2002, and Vice City and San Andreas came out like a year later, or it was Vice City came out. Yeah.
Oh,
it was either that or Vice City. It was either that or Vice City came out 1 year after 3, but I think it was 2. And because I know for a fact that San Andreas came out 2004.
Right, so October 2021.
2000.
No, 2001.
Yeah.
2001.
Was 3, right?
Was 3. And GTA Vice City release date.
2003.
Oh, October 29th, 2002. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so the San Andreas was 2 years after that. Okay. So to think of, there was a year between one of them, then 2 years, and then it took like 4 years.
2004.
Yeah, and then GTA 4 was 2008. It was like 4 years, and then 5 years between 4 and 5 because that was 2013. And now, if
also, they came out with Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories.
Yeah, but they weren't doing that. That was another studio. Like that's not.
Okay.
We're not doing. So
those are fun. Those are
yeah. I didn't play. Only play Liberty City Stories on the PSP, but it was fun. Like,
and then Triad.
Chinatown Wars. It was like for the fucking DS also.
Yeah.
But that is like a 5-year difference. Now let's assume that GTA 6 by some magical way comes out next year, like we're just saying, right?
Right.
10 fucking years, bro.
Oh my god.
10 years.
Well, Rockstar made Red Dead too, you know.
Oh yeah, it was still 10 years, and fucking that got tossed to the wayside.
Yeah, Red Dead.
Though to be fair, I'm like, you know, I think, to be honest, those games, whether or not they succeed as a live service, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell, dude. Red Dead Online, the new one. I just
because they went it. Listen, GTA, in some way, shape, or form, GTA 5 managed to schmooze its way into the money, and I think it's still, even if you don't play, like I played, I forgot how much login time I have for GTA 5's multiplayer, but I think when I check, I know it's easily over a month, you know, like of play time, and so I used to play it a lot, and it was really good, and we had a lot of fun, and even as a free player, like you could have a fucking banging time.
Yeah.
But I think if I didn't play it, but from what I heard is that with Red Dead, that was not the case. Like the game was just like clearly it was just going through
Red Dead Online. It was like there was a mission and a couple of missions, and then there was absolutely nothing. Like it didn't even seem like the towns were populated with anybody. And then there was a bunch of promised updates that just never came. And I guess it's just vaporware now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, pretty much for all intents and purposes, I think it's dead. But they still come out with like updates or some shit. I forgot what, but
I don't know.
They pretty much should say it themselves, like, hey, yeah, we're not going to be working on shit or big content for this game anymore.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we made our artsy fartsy game. We're moving on to money makers now. I mean, it was a money maker.
Yeah,
it was a. Yeah, they really pulled the wool over. No, I'm sorry. if people like it, you like it. I'm just saying you love it. All right, we're fighting Heracross here.
Yeah, just gonna glance over that. Well, yeah, I mean, we have another video where we talked about that.
Yeah, we have a whole
fucking
video. Yeah, bitching.
I was visiting my cousin over the weekend. I hadn't seen him in like a year or something, and somehow the subject of Red Dead 2 came up. And oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, man, I played something like how I played GTA 4 and 5 earlier in the year, and then I tried playing Red Dead 2, and I just couldn't. Like, it was so like the beginning of GTA 5 is just so much more fucking engaging. Like, to me, it's just like more engaging out the bat, where it's like, oh, okay, you know, you're Lamar and Franklin, you steal the cars, you get a police chase, like, you know, I think it's like goopy gamer brain that wants me to be like, I need action, I need something to happen. I mean, look at the game I'm fucking playing right now. But goddamn, yo, it's just, it's so engaging, but like, or it's engaging, but it's fun, and like the beginning of Red Dead is interesting. It's slow, but like it's interesting, you know, with this like characters there, you're in the snowstorm, you're trying to get away from the law or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it's just the amount of time you spend like within that beginning just doing like such menial tasks like opening cupboards and fucking walking slowly through the snow, and it's definitely setting. It's not like it's at least it's not Brutal Legend. Which, just for context, Brutal Legend, for you folks at home, was this, just in case you don't know what it was this game that was made by Double Fine. Maybe people made like a bunch of classic fucking like adventure games, and then they made Psychonauts and other shit. And it was like this metal, when pretty much up until the day the game came out, you're like, oh, it's this really cool fucking metal-themed action-adventure game. You're like, hell yeah. You play the demo, and it's awesome. It was so cool. Like, you're there, you got your character has an axe with strings on it, so it's like a metaphorical guitar axe, but also an actual axe that you hack and slash your way through enemies. with then you get
by Jack Black.
Jack Black, who did a absolutely phenomenal job, and there's so many like, they have so many fucking like heavy metal royalty. Lemmy's in there, Ozzy's in there, fucking oh my god, what's his name from Whitesnake is in there. Oh my god, the singer.
Yeah.
But like it's just so much. It's fucking awesome. And so you play the demo, and you like you kill a boss, and you're slashing dudes up, and you drive a car, and it's all like boom, explosions. You're like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. And then you get the game, and you play it, and it's actually an RTS.
Yeah.
And it was, I love the game. Like I had a lot of fun with it. It was one of the, like me and a friend, because they had they had like 2v2 competitive mode online. And we got super into that competitive mode, played it like crazy. But if you told me that game was going to be an RTS, I would have given you that look like, ow, shut the fuck up. Like that's... and the thing is that leading up until the day the game came out, it was like, oh, this looks like some action-adventure thing. This is going to be super cool. And then you go to command your dudes, and you're like, oh, this is a quirky little thing to have you do. It's like, it's the thing they have you do. This is it, baby. Like, this is it for the whole game. You actually getting into combat and fighting is like incidental to you actually ordering your men around to do shit. And
really?
You never played it?
I've never played it. I've always been under the assumption that RTS thing was like happened later in the game.
No, it happens early and it is there the whole time.
Holy
it is most of the game. Most of the game, like when you're doing combat and stuff, it is RTS. Every major fight in the game, pretty much every single major fight in the game against every single major villain is RTS. Up until the very last fight, game, RTS.
That game is on my like to-do list play game. I did not know that.
It's like baby's first RTS. It's not very complicated, but boy, when you played online with people, it was all about kill them as fast as humanly possible. I will proudly say that we only played as the metal dudes. We never played as the monsters, because the monsters were very much like the Zerg and StarCraft, where you try and rush people and be as cheesy as possible. We always played as the heavy metal bros, because we were like, yeah, man, fucking Ozzy's cool, Lemmy's cool, I love Motorhead, fucking Man of War is really cringe, and I don't like them, but still, like, that's... Nonetheless, no, I mean, I liked it a lot. I played the shit out of that game, but it is... Oh, shit.
Is this like the third guy you fought with the name Scrap in it?
I don't know, maybe. They're fucking robots, man.
Okay.
Optimus got lucky that he's just like, it's Optimus, and that doesn't directly translate to like a car part or something like that. Like, oh, it's, hey, it's Wheeljack, Hotshot, Bumblebee, Ambulance Man. Like
18-wheeler prime.
18 naked cowboys.
18 naked cowboys. Up in Ram Ranch.
With their cocks throbbing hard. Bunch of naked cowboys out in the yard. Oh god.
Speaking of Metal Legends.
Oh fuck.
Whoa.
But yeah, like when I was first playing it, because I'm kind of like, I enjoy RTS, but
yeah, RTS is cool.
Like I have zero problems with saying I'm ass at RTS. I don't think I'm very good at it, or if I can get competent at it, it takes a significantly longer time than it would in other games like this, for example, or some shit like.
Because each RTS has their own like quirks, and you have to learn all the
But when it comes to like managing all that type of shit, like I never, you know, like if you're playing, you know, like Command and Conquer or StarCraft or something like that, like managing your resources at the same time and just like trying to keep the pressure on your opponent at the same time as actually trying to, you know, beat your opponent. It's, I have a gun.
Oh my god, he has a gun.
I forgot. So that I was never quick at picking that up, but when I saw, because like the beginning's fucking cool and exciting, and then when it hit me with RTS stuff, I was like, this is okay, and then that's like, that was it, and I feel like this feels like a bait and switch, man. Like this,
I mean, from what you're telling me, if it's like as accurate as I'm assuming it is, that is a big switch.
It is.
Because that, like, I've only seen the RTS stuff because I saw like somebody playing it.
Did you ever play the demo?
No, I never played anything Brutal Legend.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, like I said, the demo's awesome. And I gotta keep reiterating, if I haven't made it clear already, I do like Brutal Legends. It's just that, what got me to play it, like, let's say if I borrow the game, not borrow the game, but like, if it was Steam, and back then, like, let's say if Steam had the 2-hour return policy and I bought that game,
you would have returned it.
I would have returned it. Because I was like, oh, no, this is not what I signed up for. But, I think at the time I had a GameFly subscription. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it was. At the time I had a GameFly subscription. And that was the game that came in, and I was like, well, I mean, at the very least, I have it for the rest of the day before I choose to, put it in the mail. And then I stuck with it, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And, like, it's still very much, like, that heavy metal aesthetic is pretty awesome. Like, like, you fight, like, at first you're, like, you're just straight up, like, leather, chain, fucking spiked, or, type of dudes have, like, vests with a million patches on them.
Yeah.
Kind of dudes.
And belts and straps for
no
reason.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Side story.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my friend, we were in high school, and he was gonna sing for a talent show. And he was playing with like a metal band. Oh boy, he came to school dressed in the cringiest.
Oh god.
The cringiest cringe, belt-ridden fucking collared shit. Looked like a BDSM victim. I remember seeing him, and it's just I was trying to be supportive because he thought it was really cool.
Yeah, but yo, man, live your dreams.
I couldn't get it out of my mouth. Like, I was in visible shock. that somebody would.
Like, it's like, yeah, this is the thing I'm gonna do. Hell yeah, man, awesome. Like, do you live your dreams? But
yeah. Did you need the choker? Did you need the choker?
That's the big one. That's the big in Brutal Legends you fight fucking, oh god, it's like first you fight glam metal dudes because that shit's not metal, it's like all that pretty frou shit, like, oh yeah, they just like all they care about is how their hair looks and all that kind of stuff.
Well, Van Halen's glam metal, okay. And so is Motley Crue, right?
Yeah.
And they're fucking awesome. No new shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's semantics, but like, yeah, I guess. But I typically associate Van Halen with more just like hard rock. I don't know, like it's
because their music is good. Like when you think of glam metal, you're thinking of the shit that sucks.
Poison.
But like. Yeah, Van Halen did the glam metal look, and so did Motley Crue. And
Van Halen's glam metal.
So they are glam metal, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
there's a lot of glam metal that's fucking whack.
Yeah,
like the whole scene shit.
Yeah. So first you fight glam metal dudes, and then afterwards you fight like emo kids or emo people, pretty much, or like goth people, and then afterwards I would say, it goes from, like, emo, and then you fight, like, goth people or some shit like that. Like, you go through about, like, 3 factions or some shit. Yeah. And it's just all the different phases of metal and how pretty much the, your typical Judas Priest fan or Iron Maiden fan is like, that's not real metal, or Metallica fan, that kind of thing. Yeah. Like, cause...
I didn't get into,
what the fuck did I...
Wow! I didn't get into Iron Maiden, Judas Priest until one of the bands I was in college, we started doing covers of them, and I was looking at them, and I was like, so I don't know if you all have experienced this, but when you're in that age group, college, you have a lot of apathetic people, and you're like, oh, this stuff is whack, this stuff is whack, this stuff is whack. My band members were like that. They're like, oh, we don't listen to glam metal
we only
because
listen
of this.
to real metal.
Their pants are so tight and all that. And then I'm looking at Judas Priest and Iron Maiden for really the first time. Like, I'm dissecting their music,
like, bro, your
and looking at their music videos. I'm like, this is exactly...
Your man is wearing leather. He's wearing the tightest pants, and then proceeds to make songs about it.
Yes. So, it's just like... I like a lot of different types of music, and I've never been like into one scene type thing.
Yeah.
So just looking at from the outside, it's I don't know. How do I say this? Hypocritical. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems hypocritical.
Yeah. I mean, especially when it's like, yeah, all they care about is their hair and stuff. It's like, are you really just... Like a part of it comes from, like, you know, macho-ness, where you're like, oh, yeah, you know, all this in the metal is, like, mega metal, and then fucking the irony to that whole story is that fucking Rob Halford is gay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, yo, Euro's gay, man. Look, it's not just about how the fucking, you know, how they look. It's just, like, the man makes awesome music and can be gay, which is the same, you know, like...
So, the dude... that was in the band that was a big, you know, Judas Priest Iron Maiden fan who like wore the same shit. He was also gay, and it's just he didn't get it that you're out. I don't know the hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's I think it just comes from like a, I don't know, it comes from like you maybe just being like overly concerned with that. Holy shit! Okay, I am dead.
Did he just fucking suicide bomb himself?
Okay.
Oh no! Oh,
okay.
This is what happens when you don't finish people. Like, this is what happens when Batman doesn't kill Joker. All right, he gangs up with two other mega villains.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think it just comes from a place of like, oh, you know, let's say if you hang out with a certain clique, you're afraid of looking, you know, weak amongst that group or some shit. Like, oh yeah, we don't listen to this stuff. And you're like, I actually do.
Yeah, and then the legit metalheads, they're like, oh, we don't like glam metal because they do their hair. And it's like, but you straighten your hair.
And also, I mean,
condition it, and you go out of your way to wear all black.
And yeah, and also it's like the God, there was this the heavy metal documentary where the dude from Twisted Sister, D. Snyder, was like, it was funny because like it was such a huge pushback against glam metal, but then like dudes in, you know, like Metallica or you know, like what people would see as more like metal will wear like the tightest pants that you could just straight up see their whole balls through it. It's like,
yeah.
Like, it's some sort of weird way. It's like your pushback against this is incredibly homoerotic.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, fucking Twisted Sister went to bat for the music industry, for like freedom of music, and you know, Metallica did the whole Napster LimeWire shit.
Yep. Yep.
I'm just saying, choose your heroes carefully. You know?
Yep. Well, so I'll just checking. Also, forever to say what Metallica is. It's just those first 4 albums, and I don't even like the first one. But just like those first 4 albums, and that has carried them to success. Well, that
Dave Mustaine's getting. Well, I don't know how recent it was. Might have been like in the past 10, 12 years. He's now getting
writing credit.
Well. Not writing credit, but what do you call it? Residuals?
Oh,
he's actually getting money from his songs that they put on the first
yeah, because it was like it was like there was, I know specifically it was like the Four Horsemen and mechanics or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that are like verbatim the same shit.
Yeah, you can tell because when you start learning the songs, when you start learning Metallica songs and Megadeth songs have this thing where if you learn the technique, you can apply it to other songs of Metallica, and you can figure out which one is actually Dave Mustaine's song.
Yeah,
Dave Mustaine has this. I think it's take it or leave it technique, but it's like he calls it a spider chord where he alternates power chords between his first, third, and fourth and pinky, so he can get to them faster.
He'll play.
Yeah, so it's like your hand looks like a spider moving, it's alternating things up and down the neck chord. Whereas you can just slide up or down to the next chord.
Yeah, so like for him, he'll play one with his first and third finger, which would be your index and your ring. And then he'll play the other chord quickly with his middle and pink. Oh, God.
Yeah. Which is like that. That's what I do a lot because I learned it from him, and I was like, oh, that's a cool technique. That'll help me go down faster, and it just became a natural thing.
Yeah.
But it's you can actually tell which songs are his because they use a lot of those fucking chords, and I always thought that was really cool. Like you could. I used to be what's that word where you're apathetic about the world? Nihilist?
Sure.
Is that it? Nihilistic?
Oh, all right, hell yeah.
And you're like, music is music. The artist isn't really in the music. It's just whatever output. I can recreate anything. But it's like after learning to play music, go into it, it's like, no, there's actually something left of the person in it.
Yeah.
So I thought that was, it was cool. It was an awakening for me. An awakening, like sleep, like waking up from a nap or something. Almost there.
Oh, come.
They could. Almost there. Almost.
Oh
there.
God! Yo!
Oh my God!
Okay.
You failed. You didn't beat the boss.
God damn! Yeah, the wall. Yeah, I know. Let me do it. Yeah. There's like, I think when you're trying to cover a song, it's
There's multiple ways of playing.
There's multiple ways of covering the song. Yeah, there's multiple ways of playing shit. There's multiple ways of covering the song. Like you don't ever have to do it verbatim like the original.
But if you can learn their technique, you're like, oh, I know. Now I notice this in everything you play.
Yeah, and I think that's like the benefit of trying to keep it close to the original is just, like if I were trying to cover a song, I at least try and learn how to play it the way that they play it first.
Yeah.
And before I start fucking with it, just because like usually you can learn something. You probably can learn something that's nifty or something along those lines if. You only see where they're coming from.
And when you learn it, it like varies up your playing because you're taking a piece of that.
Yeah.
A thing that I noticed that I should do that I don't do is I try to, path of least resistance.
Yeah.
When I'm learning a solo or something, like I'll hit the same notes, but I'll alternate to where I'm moving the least, which definitely has been a detriment to me because now I'm not able to make those big stretches when I need to. But I've been trying to correct that for the past year or two. That's been working.
Yeah, it's definitely been a thing with like riffs and stuff where I just try and make sure to like keep the picking the same. Just because, that's like, it's a big dynamic thing.
Because you going up and down the fretboard, like with the big stretches, that's something that by you just keeping it to the original, it's like that has helped you a lot. Significantly, because I can't do those stretches as fast as you can.
That is Cowboys from hell, man.
That's the first time where I was fucking...
Yeah, that was the first time where I played a song that required me to do stupid stretch.
Yeah, no, that was the first song that I was learning too, that I had to do the stretches. And I saw the tutorial I was watching online was like, oh, you can tap this part, but Dimebag did it with the stretches, and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking tap it if he did the stretches. What are you calling me out? What?
Come on, pussy.
Exactly.
All right. Well, next time, y'all.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Oh, what's up?
If his titties are made of glass, can you see through the glass to see his titties?
Bye.
Bye.